Hey, Miss East friends. I miss y'all so much. I found a new book. I follow a lot of kindergarten teachers on Instagram, and when I saw this cover and this illustration, I went, oh, that is just like Where's My Teddy? And look, it's by Jez Alborough. And I looked him up. He's from London. And y'all, he also wrote the children's books about Fix-It Duck. We used to read Fix-It Duck books in kindergarten with our Scott Forsman reading street. Oh, poor old Fix-It Duck. You've got to check out his books too. Now, I know that it's technically summertime, and I know that the AR program is closed down, but that doesn't mean your reading should stop, guys. Now, I want you to read for fun. And what I thought would be cool is if we meet every once in a while and talk about different children's book authors, sort of like a mini author study. And we'll talk about different ones, and maybe you can pick out an author that you like the best. One that writes maybe silly stories or stories about, like Eric Carle writes a lot of stories, The Very Hungry Caterpillar or The Very Lonely Firefly. He writes a lot of stories about bugs and insects and things. You might like that. Or the Dr. Seuss books that y'all read during school in February, where he uses a lot of silly words, nonsense words, and rhyme throughout his books. Or maybe some of y'all have read Mercer Mayer books, the Little Critter books. And you like how he did you know that Mercer Mayer, if you look up the Little Critter books, he did not want to use a specific race of character. He didn't want to use a little African American child. He didn't want to use a Asian child. He made up his own little critters so everybody would like his books. And I love that idea. And he illustrated it on his own. And also Mercer Mayer books, if you look carefully in his illustrations, he always has either a little cricket or a little spider on his pages. Who likes David Shannon books? Who loves the No David books? David Shannon started writing after stories that his mom and teachers told him about himself when he was a little boy. He was in trouble all the time. Hence the name of his book, No David. He heard that all the time. No David. So a cool thing about David Shannon books is in every one, he also illustrates his books. And in every one of his books that he's illustrated, he includes his dog, Fergus. I know Miss Martin is a big David Shannon fan. So if you ever look through any of the No David books, look for a little white. He's solid white like a Scotty dog. Fergus is included in all his books, sort of like a little hidden secret thing for people who like David Shannon. So what I want you to do, guys, is don't stop reading just for the points. Now read for enjoyment. Pick out an author that you like best. David Pilkey with Captain Underpants and all his funny books. Or, there's just so many. So today we're focusing on Jez Alborough and his bear books. Remember Freddie, who had lost his teddy? No, it was Eddie. And Teddy's name was Freddie. We're gonna have to check out this book and refresh our memory on the bears. My Friend Bear. My Friend Bear. Let me scooch it over here. My Friend Bear. Looky there. He's out in the woods again, y'all. Eddie's walking with his teddy. Teddy's name is Freddie. Oh, Freddie, said Eddie with a great big sigh. I feel sad, but I don't know why. Freddie said nothing. Eddie sighed again. I wish you could talk, he said. And then... Wow! Look at that! Up there on that stone, a giant teddy all on his own. We've seen him before. He belongs to the bear. who lives around these woods somewhere. Suddenly, something made Eddie turn around. A snuffling, scuffling bear sort of sound. A great big voice whined, "Where's my Teddy?" He's coming, let's hide," cried Eddie. What's going to happen? Oh, look at old bear. Oh, he's crying. And look where they hid. Let's see what happens. A great big bear came shuffling by, then stopped with a sniff and started to cry. "Oh, Teddy," he whimpered, "what can I do? I've got no friends apart from you, and you can't talk and you don't care. I'm such a sad and lonely bear." Then, just as he brushed a tear from his eye, a little voice whispered, "Please don't cry. I'm all on my own, just like you, and with no one to talk to and nothing to do. I'm a little bit lonely too, you see. If you want, you can talk to me." The bear could not believe his ears. He gulped and sniffed and wiped his tears. "You can talk after all," he cried. He's there. Oh. He doesn't see somebody, does he? "Of course I can talk," the voice replied. The bear came closer and scratched his head. "Why didn't you talk before?" he said. "Because I'm scared," said the voice, "and small and shy. And you're a great big bear, that's why." There, said Bear. "You are in a muddle. What you need is a great big cuddle." "No, I don't," shrieked the voice. "Yes, you do," said the bear. "You just need some love and care. Don't be scared. You're my Teddy." "No, I'm not," cried the voice. "It's me, Eddie. Ah!" Oh, look at that face. The bear stared at Eddie and clung to his Teddy. Eddie stared back and hung on to Freddie. They're cuddling their teddy bears. Uh-oh. Look at his eyes, y'all. What has he got? Angry eyebrows. Uh-oh. Suddenly, Eddie started to grin. He felt a chuckle rise up from within. He tried to stop it, but it wouldn't stay down. "What's so funny?" asked the bear with a frown. "It's you," giggled Eddie. "It's you standing there. You're such a great big silly bear." "No, I'm not," said the bear. "Yes, you are," yelped Eddie. "You thought you had a talking Teddy." Look. Does he look mad now? No, he's laughing at himself. We all should be able to laugh at ourselves. Look. Then the bear began to snigger. The smile on his face grew bigger and bigger. His great big belly wiggled and jiggled. "I'm a silly bear," he giggled. "A talking Teddy. I thought it was true, but all along it was really you." Now look at him. The bear held out his giant-sized Teddy, crouched down behind it, and said, "Hello, Eddie. I'm a talking Teddy. Listen to me. Aren't I clever? I'm only 3. Then Eddie wanted to have a go. He held up his Teddy and squeaked, "Hello, my name is Freddie. How do you do? I can talk and I'm only 2. Looky there. I believe they're friends. They laughed and laughed till their tummies were sore. Then they looked at each other and laughed some more. The bear started dancing and singing a song, and he made up the words as he wobbled along. "I'm silly," he sang, "and I don't care. I'm such a great big silly bear." "Woohoo!" sang Eddie. "I'm silly as you. And your Teddy and Freddie are silly too. All afternoon they played in the sun, seeing just who was the silliest one. When the sun began to set in the sky, they knew it was time to say goodbye. "We're friends," said Eddie. The bear said, "Who?" "You know," said Eddie. Me and you." The bear lifted Eddie up for a hug, Harry and Barry, safe and snug. "Take care," he said. "Look after Freddie. We'll come back soon," whispered Eddie. There they go. Waving bye-bye. Then off they walked with a smile and a wave, back to a house and back to a cave. Do you think that they're lonely? Not anymore. That's what having friends is for. Oh, that's so good. Look at, what's he drawing? Look at there. Remember when we learned how to draw a teddy bear? Oh, I love that. My friend Bear. Good story. Bye-bye.